So let's go back to Naivasha. My colleague Bernard Okumu will be joining with him, will be linking up with him in a short while. He's at Buffalo Mall in Naivasha, as you saw earlier on. He's interacting with Kenyans, and they're having a bit of a wonderful evening, warming up to what promises to be a beautiful night. You could hear music in the background, and of course it's like a bazaar that's there. So much selling of talent. Talanta Hela Bazar, you can call it that. It's brilliant. Young guys who are showcasing their talent, some in the creative industry, others in stuff that's more technological. It's just brilliant. If you're in Naivasha and you're at the Safari Rally, make your way there and see what sort of talent is on offer. Remember that Talanta Hela also has an app, and you can upload your talent onto that app, and you never know. Just showcase. You might be spotted, your talent might be a hit, and from there, you'll be, maybe now you're looking up at us, you'll be looking at us, you'll be looking down at us, but of course with a lot of humility. So good luck to you. Make sure you upload your talent on the Talanta Hela app and be part of Kenya's creative industry fraternity. Gentlemen, we saw Jeremiah Wahome there, very relaxed, and he was smiling. We'll talk about that behind the scenes. Let's go link up with Bernard Okumu and see what the latest is.
Yes, and welcome back to Buffalo Mall. Earlier on, we had talked about what's really happening during this Safari Rally 2023, and of course the Talanta initiative, an initiative by the government under the Ministry of Sports, where they brought several upcoming entrepreneurs to exhibit their wares and also just show Kenyans what's happening, and this cutting across from technology to any other department. And of course, we had talked to Maina, the MD for Go Electric. She was speaking about this particular initiative, the green cars that are electric, and we took a ride in this golf cart, and maybe we can again do that. And I'm joined again by Eve. Great to have you back again.
Thank you, Okumu.
Yeah, karibu sana Channel 1. Looks like Channel 1 loves you. People love you. People want to hear more about Go Electric.
All right.
Yes. And so, I mean, going electric, really, what does it mean?
It basically means that we need to start considering adapting more EVs into our daily lives. Mm-hmm. So whether it is public transport or personal use, mm-hmm. the idea here is to reduce the carbon emissions, mm-hmm. and work towards a net zero goal, mm-hmm. that has been given by the by the COP22.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And of course, I mean, talking about limiting carbon emissions in the air, how important is it? How bad is the environment suffering from the levels of carbon emissions? And whether Africa is really in what kind of position is Africa in terms of carbon emissions?
Globally, 70% of our carbon emissions, Okumu, come from transportation. Mm-hmm. And if we are able to basically push adoption of EVs, mm-hmm. that means we can drastically reduce those carbon emissions, mm-hmm. just by going electric. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes, and of course, going electric, the company that you head has been spearheading this in Kenya, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Talk about, apart from supplying golf carts, what else? What are we going to see? Are we going to see buses flying several routes in this country?
Yes, mm-hmm. absolutely. We are supplying light-duty four-wheelers, mm-hmm. specifically aimed at the commercial sector, mm-hmm. so digital platforms, mm-hmm. taxi services. Mm-hmm. We are also supplying three-wheelers for cargo and passenger. Mm-hmm. We are also supplying, mm-hmm. mini trucks, mm-hmm. fully electric, mm-hmm. as well as minibuses.
Mm-hmm. What's the advantage for people to go and take the green, or rather the electric cars, vis-a-vis the usual fuel-driven cars that they've been here with us for like centuries?
All right, mm-hmm. Okumu, mm-hmm. One of the biggest issues mm-hmm. Here mm-hmm. is the fact that, mm-hmm. we have, of course, the climate issue that mm-hmm. we are trying to address. Mm-hmm. But beyond that, we all understand how expensive fuel is right now. Mm-hmm. And going electric basically means that when you use electricity, your cost of operation is drastically reduced by 40 to 60%.
Yes, of course. So cost is one of the key factors that people should go electric. I'll be back with you. Let me sample some of the other exhibitors here under the Hela Bazar. Remember, it's all happening here at the bazaar at the Buffalo Mall in Naivasha. Great to join young guys here who are putting on some ushanga and doing something for themselves. Ujambo?
Si jambo. Naitwa Brian. Yeah.
Na mwenzako?
Mimi naitwa Oscar. Yeah.
Ni wote mna kikundi ambacho labda kinafanya kazi hii na mnafanya nini haswa?
Sisi tunajiita Tajiri Arts. Huwa tunatengeneza bracelets. Kama hapa tunatengeneza bracelets, tuko na za leather. Hizi zinaitwa paracords. Hizi ni ushanga tu kawaida za kushona. Alafu hizi zinaitwa stones. Hapa tunatengeneza za jina. Huku kuna zile twins za kufanana kama hapo. Kuna gifts bado, tunauza tugari, necklaces, rings, na tuko na vapes.
What advantage nyinyi kuweka hapa wares zenu ku exhibit ni zipi, Oscar?
It's Brian.
Brian, sorry.
What was the question again?
Importance of you putting up being under this tent. What do you want to achieve under this Hustlers Bazaar?
Ni ile kujimarket tu yani, ndio tuweze kureach a wider audience even from outside Nairobi, juu tumetoka huko chini. So tumekuja hapa to try at least to widen our market.
Yes, Brian. And apart from being here, where else are your staff found?
Countrywide.
Yes.
Yeah. But mostly tuko based Dynamic Mall pale Nairobi. Yeah, but we do business all over the country.
Yes. Yeah. Nairobi, where are you found?
Nairobi CBD Dynamic Mall.
Dynamic Mall. Are you on social media as well?
Yeah.
How can people find it?
Gallery.
Okay. So for people who want to look good and maintain African theme in terms of necklaces and what else?
Tutafute. Kuna necklaces, bracelets, kuna rings pale. Yeah.
Magic mugs, na change colors ukiweka chai moto. We have magic mugs. Water bottles, magic water bottles. We brand them. Anything that you want, picha yako, your names, even if you have a birthday, hizo vitu zote.
Yeah, I've seen the magic cups here. Why do you think they change?
Okay, it's like a branding. Ni kama venye unaweza brand this ilete this image. So kwa cup tunaweka hiyo image, but sasa once you put majimoto inauje na change yenyewe. Yeah.
Yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, for Tajiri Arts here. Tajiri Arts Gallery. Yeah, that's some of the exhibitors that are putting their wares here, and of course they do make some bracelets as well as maushanga. If you want to maintain an African theme, then look out for Tajiri Arts Gallery, also found in Nairobi and also countrywide. But back to Eve, we were talking about the cost being a key factor. What else is a key factor?
All right, one of the things that we're trying to demonstrate to the public basically, in spite of the fact that electric vehicles come with a higher cost than the normal internal combustion engine cars, when you look at the total cost of ownership, between how much you're actually spending and how much you use to operate your unit, then it makes sense to go electric because the operation costs are actually pretty much reduced. Yes.
Yes, and how soon are we going to see, you're also organizing an expo, right?
Yes.
That will offer like a big platform for the information to flow out there so that more people can get to know this. Where is it happening?
Yes, so this is happening today. So today we are launching our first chapter of the Green Expo Africa. 23 is what we're calling it this year. And every year we're going to hold an annual event in tandem with the WRC. And the point here is to keep the green conversation going because every day we interact with green initiatives, isn't it, Okumu? We interact with them. So we are basically demonstrating to the public you can extend that interaction and you become part of the solution to climate change rather than part of the problem.
Yes, indeed. You need to become part of the change. I'll be asking you about the availability of the cars and what people really need to know more so about the safety and all that, and whether you just supply the golf carts alone and what else, right? Hold on, but let's also look at this particular exhibit here, kibanda actually, kuna mayai hapa, kuna chapo, na pia kuna chai, right? All this under Hela Bazar. Karibia mama. Jina ni nani? Veronica, tuambie mbona ukachukua hii nafasi kuja kuonesha kile ambacho unafanya kila siku kama kutafuta riziki?
Nilikuja hii nafasi kwa sababu inalilia mkulimaji wa chini. Tulisaidiwa na MCA Mwangi wa Muraya na MCA wa Rekiview. Kwa hivyo ninasema wabarikiwe zaidi kwa sababu walitulilia, otherwise tungemeki kuingia huku kwa sababu sisi ni hasura. Kwa hivyo ningesema hii serikali inaangalia hasura kabisa. Hii wakati ingine tungeingia, lakini kwa saizi tunakubalishwa tuingie.
Na labda unatarajia kutengeneza shilingi zaidi ya opportunity kama hii?
Kama 30k. Nina tumaini tutatengeneza hiyo pesa. Mungu akisaidia.
Okay, that's a Veronica ambaye na hii ndo kazi unafanya kila siku, sio?
Nafanyaga kwa stage ya Nairobi. Kwa hivyo ninajua Mungu amenitoa habari. Nikifika hapa ninaona mkono wa Mungu, na ndio maana ninasema MCA wote Mungu awabariki zaidi kwa sababu tumetoana na wao habari. Isipokuwa ni MCA singekuwa nimefika hapa. Na bado isipokuwa Mungu bere, alafu niweke yao MCA.
Na pia vile mahasla wanakuwa encouraged waweke vitu, wafanye biashara zao katika mtandao. Wafanye biashara zao kwenye mtandao, labda uko kwenye internet na mambo kama hayo, ama wewe tu unauza pale kwa stage ya Nairobi?
Pale kama nimetulia tu.
Okay, asante sana Veronica and all the best.
Okay, asante sana.
Okay, that's Veronica who is selling eggs as well as tea, and chapati. What she said that she does every day at the Nairobi Naivasha stage. So people, if you're in Naivasha, then check out for Veronica. She talked about her profit, so keep in mind, don't go rob her though. But anyway, Eve, going electric, right?
Yes.
The question was about availability of these cars.
Yes.
And also type of roads and all that. What are the factors that should be put in consideration?
All right. So, one of the things that we have to really take into account when we are pushing EV adoption is the charging infrastructure. Now, with our EVs, we basically have light-duty four-wheelers, which are very well suited for the commercial space. And with this particular four-wheeler, you can do up to 300 kilometers at full battery. And then we also have a solar roof that is extending that full range by an additional 30 kilometers. So because we don't have adequate charging infrastructure, what we are trying to do as UTU, as Go Electric, is basically address that issue by adding renewable energy solutions onto our electric vehicles. Yes.
So how many charging points do you have?
We just launched our first one yesterday, but we're looking to have 300 in 12 months.
Okay, Eve will tell us where that particular charging point is. But again, let's disembark and sample. It's called Greenwald. They deal with organic products. I can see some tea here. I can see, what else can I have my eyes on? Yeah, I can see coffee, and I can see a whole lot of products here that are promising naturally, that they are natural and they're good for their health. But how are you doing?
I'm fine.
Good to have you again. Your name?
Mm-hmm. My name is Salome.
Yeah, from Greenwald.
Yeah, from Greenwald.
Yes, Salome.
Yeah.
Tell us about Greenwald and what's on show right now.
Wow, so Greenwald company, we major on organic health products. And these products can be used by anyone. So we say from any age, from 2 all the way to old age, they are very much okay. So we are having a variety of products here. So we will start from this side. So we will see here we have a lipid care tea. And this lipid care tea it's all about burning the unnecessary fat in the body, and also it goes hand in hand with removing the cholesterol in the body. So we advocate for people to keep detoxing with our products. So when you see the lipid care, like every time you're eating junks in one way or another, maybe you will go cook with excess fats. So these are not for sick people per se. We are talking about you who want to take care of your health. So you can be using these products each and every day. You will see there is some other product here called Cooling Tea. So this Cooling Tea is a detox for the whole body. So this cleanses your blood. We also have another very important product here. It's called Clear Tea. This one now cleans your digestive system. Yeah, anytime you eat, there are those residues that comes with the digestion process. So we also advocate that you keep using the Clear to detox your digestive system. So here we have another good product. This is for coffee lovers. Yeah, I know coffee is good. So we have coffee, and this coffee is natural, and it doesn't have those side effects. And you will not also feel like there is headaches and such. For those who cannot take maybe sugars, this one has its natural sugar, so you're sure that you're drinking a very healthy product. We also have very important products. They are also used on a daily basis. Maybe if you have a problem. If you don't have a problem...
These are capsules, right?
Yeah, these are capsules. This lecithin is very important, just like we talk about the deep sea. It goes well with cleaning your vessels. And then we have these the sanitary towels. This is for the ladies. And sanitary towels, we have challenges as ladies. Sometimes you feel like you're using a product, it's not going well with you. This goes with all types of skins. And you can be sure that there will be a difference. So you can try our products anytime, and you can get us even on the website. You can Google for Greenwald products, you will get us. And we can also have, you can also go to various outlets that we have. Like in Naivasha, you can get us at Viazi House. Anytime, you can also take our contacts and you call.
Yes, and maybe in a nutshell, Salome, right? What's the advantage of going organic, especially for healthy products like this one? Just one answer here.
Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for that question. So as we all know, nowadays we have lots of toxins. The air is toxic. The products we are consuming, most of them have chemicals from the fertilizers. So we advocate that people keep organic because it works with your body. It keeps cleaning you. So there is no way you will come one day and just feel like you're shutting down, like people are dying of heart attacks. Maybe you have BP, high blood pressure, you have high blood sugars. Those problems can be prevented easily when you take care of yourself on a daily basis. And these are the ideal products that you can use. Yes,
and of course all this being done under the Talanta Hela initiative. What do you make about that, the Talanta move?
Wow. I really want to thank Talanta Hela. They have given us a big platform. This is Safari Rally Bazar. We welcome everyone, and we know that we are going to get clients, we are going to get product visibility. We're really thankful for that. The government, we really thank it for that. The Ministry of Youth and Sports and Arts. Yeah, thank you so much for giving us such a big platform.
Okay, thank you so much, Salome, and all the best. See you.
And welcome to Bazar. Enjoy responsibly.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. That's Salome Mwai. Greenwald. It's a Greenwald, so they basically sell organic tea, organic coffee, and also sanitary towels that she said preferably for they have no effect. Yes, and this may be Eve, right?
Yes.
About the availability of the charging infrastructure.
Yes.
We've seen those cars, some of them are already in the country, but how long do they charge? And I mean, with only one station, that will be enough? What's the projection from your side about how many do you need?
All right, so we all know that the government has given the country, the private sector targets for EVs by 2025, that all registered units have to be, all registered units of motor vehicles in Kenya, 5% have to be electric. That means 200,000 units. So we need the charging infrastructure for those 200 units. Now, part of our strategy is to ensure that we're preparing for those 200,000 units. Hence my comment about the 300 charging stations. In response to your question about how long does it take to charge, it depends on the unit. The smaller the unit, the shorter time it takes to charge. For example, this golf cart basically you can do up to 100 kilometers on a full charge of the battery. But remember, we also have the solar roof that supplements any energy into the golf cart, right? So this particular unit is going to charge between 4 to 6 hours to full capacity on an AC charger. But if you use a DC charger, which basically means that 200 to 22 kilowatts, it's going to take about 30 minutes for a full charge.
Yes, indeed. It's a most preferable investment in cars. That's Eve Maina, the MD for going electric cars. But again, let me talk to the particular exhibitors here. Nice stuff made from the African wear. I can see kikoi. I can see some fedora.
No, these are bucket hats.
Yeah, bucket hats.
Yeah,
bucket hats.
Made of kangas.
Yeah, what's your name and tell me what's going on here?
My name is Paul Kihara. This business is called Kangadelic. We represent the coastal lifestyle. We put the color and vibrancy from the coast and we put it into everyday wearables. Yeah.
How do you encourage people to put on what mostly many people call African wear? Why did you choose this line?
Because it's just natural, because we like colors, we like to be patriotic, and we like to showcase what we have as Kenyan culture.
Okay. Yeah. And where can you be found, maybe quickly, and how Talanta Hela has been important to you?
Talanta Hela invited us here. They gave us a stall. We have the tent. So they gave us the tent, so we're able to get visibility and engage with the customers due to the rally traffic. So it's a good time to do business. And Instagram, we're on Instagram as Kangadelic.
Okay, Kangadelic on Instagram. On Facebook and Twitter?
Same.
Kangadelic, right? I must visit you, bro, and come and sample, right? Before rally ends, before today ends. Sante San and all the best, Kangadelic, right? And of course, that's Kangadelic also making African wear. And so, Eve, what's the future for going electric quickly before we wind up?
Yes, so we are basically looking to extend our portfolio of products, but beyond that, we are also looking to set up an assembly plant to locally assemble three-wheelers, two-wheelers and four-wheelers, and buses as well.
Yes, that's Eve Maina, the MD for Going Electric, talking about the availability of the charging points for the electric cars that are about to hit the streets in Kenya and much more. So going electric is the future. Back to you, Tyrus Oyaki, for more of the rally updates. Of course, from Naivasha Buffalo Mall, it's all about Talanta Initiative that also bring together the entrepreneurs to show and also market their products.
Thank you so much, Bernardo Kumu. Good stuff happening out there.